See if it works. Haha. Excellent, it is working. Go the fuck away. Chris, you say something.
I'm here.
You sure are. Let me turn you up a little in Discord. Okay, you're actually like really high already in Discord. That's fine then. We can hear you.
Hey, is it better now? I'm closer to the mic.
That is better. Thank you.
Okay.
Let me kind of. There we go. Mash record. We might hold on a minute and see if anyone joins. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful.
I hear you twice, but that's because I have your stream open.
Okay. Let's close that. And let's just like awkwardly open the game in front of everyone because for some reason OBS will not read this as a game.
Can the stream also see it, or? Yes, it can. Okay.
Alright, we'll go with that. New game. Enter the Wang.
Enter the Wang.
I'm immediately fucking dying. I practiced this earlier. I knew this guy was coming in. I knew I had to slice him down. And I still just fucking...
So have you played Duke Nukem 3D?
I have.
Okay, cool.
I'm a big,
So you,
big fan of Duke Nukem.
okay, so you know pretty much what's going on with this one.
Yeah. Fucking...
It's the same developers.
Fucking die. Oh my god. Nice. Property damage.
I think the idea was like, what if Duke Nukem was in like kung fu films instead of just generic action films? And it's funny because a lot of people keep trying to tell me that like Duke Nukem couldn't happen today when I'm like, that's absolute shit because this series is still going on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do, like, already, it's like, less appropriate than Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Hold on, how do I switch weapons? Options. Show me the controls. Mouse menu? No. I don't know.
Have you
what
tried the numbers?
controls are.
The numbers on the keyboard, maybe?
Okay.
Okay.
I got shurikens, got an Uzi. I am out of sticky bombs. I don't know how. I don't recall using a sticky bomb, but if you say so.
But yeah, people still try to tell me like, oh well, Duke Nukem would get canceled. It'd just be a lot of issue, and I'm like, yeah, but that's cool. But Shadow Warrior's still a game. They're still making it. The newest one dropped last year.
I mean, I think they kind of... he has changed a lot as a character. Oh fuck. Okay. I forgot that in fucking 3D in Duke Nukem 3D you have to like save every so often.
Yeah, I was about to
Hopefully.
say that, like, old-ass game advice save.
I know this guy had an Uzi in it.
I mean,
Uzi
I know,
clip.
I know Lo Wang changed a lot, but, like, he's still Lo Wang.
What are we gonna call this? MK. Oh.
Okay,
There we
Ultra.
go.
Where'd he go? I love how we go from Nicktoons to this.
I want to start a gaming series, and this is gonna be like the first game I talk about. But like the gimmick of it is kind of like, I don't know, like fucking shit about video games. I have not played a lot of video games.
There's
And then
there's a window if you go back, and that's what was hitting you. There's hitting shit up there, yeah.
Oh, and the game crashed. Wonderful, great, excellent.
Now everyone knows my screensaver's Waluigi.
I downloaded this off of fucking Steam, so I don't know why it's running this poorly.
Too much Wang.
Load game. Yeah, my computer cannot handle the Wang.
From the 90s.
That 90s Wang, it's just too much.
Well, the thing that's funny about this one is, I mean, like, I know for sure Duke Nukem, like, has a fuck ton of movie references, and I don't know if this one does as well. But, you can probably get away with this.
I haven't noticed anything, like, as overt as Duke Nukem.
Are we saying that the game with Lo Wang is more subtle than Duke Nukem?
I mean, at least in terms of, like, the movies it references.
I just kinda like that idea. What the hell happened? I just like the idea of the game with the character named Lo Wang is like movie references are more subtle than Duke Nukem. Just the fact that I can say Lo Wang is more subtle than Duke Nukem just amuses me. You can also just jump in there.
Oh, so I can.
I think side there's more health packs, and I think that might be the slight issue.
There is a health pack here that I've been getting. Let's save this baby. We're gonna start a second file. We're gonna call this one
Low penis. Oh,
It's a me.
it's a me. I think this company made like one more shooter.
I'm holding 2 guns, but my reflection is only holding 1.
If you
And it switches hands depending on which way you face.
Yeah, he'll talk to himself in the mirror like Duke. I don't know what the top button is.
He says, that's no ordinary Wang. Oh, I'm flipping the switch, but the lights aren't turning on or off. Ow, what did I hurt myself on even?
Fan.
Fucking... Alright. Let's see what we're on the Ultra. Can I... No? Okay.
I think it might be downstairs. Is where that key. Oh, that's a button.
How do I press it?
I think the same way you press the top button.
Is there a crouch button?
Probably.
Ooh, that was flashbang. What in
What?
the... What? Oh. I'm typing. I don't want to type.
What just happened there?
I hit the button to start typing, I guess.
Try Z. Oh. What about X? C?
Maybe we're not supposed to push this button.
What about Q?
We're gonna go back
Does
out
Q
the
do
way we
anything?
came.
I know there's a crouch button in this game, I just don't remember what it is.
Come on, I have the key. I picked up the key. Did I not?
I'll go through another
Yeah.
door. There's another door near the ending, go check it out.
What, up here?
No, downstairs still.
Oh.
Okay, no,
that
I was
locked.
wrong.
I need a silver key for this.
It just happened.
Wait. Nope.
I think if you go outside, there's a... I think you can jump through that up there. Oh,
Aha!
found it.
And here we go.
What killed you?
There was another enemy shooting at me. Medkit. Let me see if there's like any other. No, that's it for medkits. I have a key for this door.
I'm better. Yeah.
Oh, did Mitzi show
Painful.
up? I might have
Yeah.
them muted.
Oh! Yeah. Mitzi's been here for a minute.
Okay. Hold on.
You might want to save. Nope, you don't have to save, because you already saved.
Yeah, that was my save place. Hold on. Unmute.
Oh,
Matt,
no.
how could you mute me?
We were in the same room.
Do you not
Hey
love me
Matt,
anymore?
how is everyone doing today? Says Lazy Clay Gamer. Pretty good.
Is that why you mute me? So you don't have to listen to me speak to you?
We were in the same room.
Says you. A likely story. Anyway, I was trying to tell you earlier that this game has too much penis for your computer to handle. I was also trying to tell you that the enemy shouldn't be shooting at you. You should be shooting at the enemy. That's how games work. I think my advice is vital to your completion of this game.
So, I gotta say, I don't think Zach's a real person, because I went to Florida and there was no Zach.
I went to Florida and he wasn't there.
I didn't ask to see him or anything, but he should just know that I was in Florida.
Yeah, he should have instinctually known
Yeah,
and shown up to you.
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
how
my-
all
He keeps
Floridians
track.
operate.
He keeps track of every person who visits Florida, so it's kind of fucked up that he
Exactly.
didn't notice.
Well, that's just how all Floridians operate,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Like, they
yeah.
automatically know when an outsider has come into their territory.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sixth sense they developed.
So I expected him to greet me at the airport, and he didn't.
Wow. That's incredibly rude.
And then I expected him to just, know that I was there, and he didn't. So,
And the game crashed again.
this is
Can
beautiful.
I just say, that's just
Shadow
so awful.
Warrior Original. I heard of the game, but I haven't played it yet. How is the game so far?
Penis.
Decent.
It sure
It's a
does a
little-
good job at crashing.
It's maybe a little harder than it needs to be, but I also suck at games, so maybe that's on me.
You can lower the difficulty.
I can, but I set it to like the second lowest difficulty.
Well, Matt, you know what that means.
I suck at games.
It sounds like a skill issue, yeah.
That was almost medical on how you said that. Like, you know what that means, right? You may be suffering from a skill issue.
Ghost is releasing ooze. The energy drink company Ghost.
Okay. That could be taken like 500 different ways.
They have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ooze now.
Now I
I
gotta
have
buy
an
it.
Uzi.
Oh, also be careful. There are evil weird demon fish.
Apparently, it's like supposed to be for protein drinks. Nugget is really fucking angry. I'm not outside. He is upset and sad.
Oh, I can walk on water. How do I go to that? No, okay.
Oh my god, I just suddenly had the strongest urge for a Quick Trip milkshake. Oh my god, I have to go now, I guess. But I don't want to get up. This is the price I must pay.
Well, you can't leave the Lo Wang, so.
I cannot.
Have you played the remastered Duke Nukem yet?
I have not.
They have a whole new, okay. They have a whole new level that the original designers made. You weren't near him. Oh, be careful, it's evil ghosts.
That sure is a thing that shows up in a lot of kung fu movies.
Evil ghosts.
You didn't know that?
Bruce Lee's ghost shows up in a lot of movies. Is the game on normal difficulty or higher difficulty? It's the second lowest difficulty. There are four difficulties, and I am on difficulty number 2.
Okay, so to answer that, it's because this game was created by the people that did Duke Nukem. So it's like in between Doom and Quake.
Why does it keep I'm gonna have to, like, do something if it keeps crashing. Like, this cannot keep happening.
It's very interesting to see the evolution of like first-person shooters, because they had like a wild era of just doing whatever the hell they wanted. Oh, dumb thing. Make sure this game doesn't need an update, because sometimes it acts weird when it needs to be updated.
Shit. I gotta avoid that dynamite. Oh, you're the ghost. Okay. That's where the ghost is coming from.
It looks like there's a bunch of ghosts in here. Be careful.
Technical difficulties. When is the Power Hour video coming out? When is the next weird movie show coming out? Are you a liberal? Thank you, McCall Shotacole?
Call.
Yeah, it's Shadow Warrior is still existent, as weird as it is. It's still going, and it confuses me, and it a little bit upsets me, because Duke Nukem hasn't had a new game since forever. So it's kind of upsetting that this is the one that's still around.
I don't know why it keeps crashing. I have no explanation.
If DOSBox doesn't work, would the other one be worth it to try?
This came with DOSBox, so...
I also don't know if it's owned by the same people that made Duke Nukem 3D. I could look into it, but I just don't care.
Oh god. Why? What is causing this?
Skill issue.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's okay. It's not your fault.
No, I'm just confused. Wait, so the new version isn't working? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Damn it.
Well, let's see
Okay,
how this
hold
one
on.
goes.
Want some wang?
Oh,
A ninja knows no fear.
This is not where we started last time. And also
this,
the controls are not working. Oh, it's the arrow. Oh, hold on, no. Oh, is this it?
I think we're just gonna have
Okay.
to go back to the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try this one, but
If it will let me go to quit, let me select quit. No, let me select quit.
it won't let you. You can't run. Okay. I see. I get it. So the other one allows you to play it like as the original people intended. This is like the newest version.
Well, I think this is like the actual released version, and those are just like beta versions that got released through the years.
The other car is important, but you're already at the end of the level, so you don't really need to do the car mini game.
Ah. Fucking what? Oh.
I would love to see. Yeah, I mean, I know Duke Nukem Forever happened. Because I think that's what you're talking about. It's just,
Duke Nukem
It's just-
3D did have an 8th gen release, so maybe, just maybe, we might get a new Duke Nukem game in the future if the game keeps selling.
maybe. I honestly, I hope it does, because I think that did well. 'Cause I know a lot of people talked about the 3D, the one that we're talking about. Because I keep forgetting that is technically the newest Duke Nukem. Yeah, that sounds like that'd be pretty cool to experience the whole series.
Sometimes I experience.
That needs to be on a shirt.
I'm assigned to this area. I am not leaving this area for anything. I don't give a fuck that you're here. Just leave.
Just leave.
Fucking...
Did it crash?
I was doing kind of well, too.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not trying to laugh, I'm sorry. You, if you go to the right, the level's kind of over, so you just kill all the guys in that area and you should be good. The rest is kind of extra. What?
Fuck. Double fuck.
I'm gonna look this up. This doesn't, it shouldn't be happening this much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have like other things running, maybe?
I mean, I do, but like not much.
Okay, so I'm trying to look up why Shadowrun crashes so much, right? But the first thing that pops up is, why does Shadow hate Sonic? And then the other one is, why does Shadow have a gun?
Don't
I'll
you
have a gun if I damn well please.
Why don't you have a gun is the better question. Quit questioning Shadow about his guns. He was given those guns by the Lord.
Yuji
The only
Naka.
person allows to have
Who's in jail today? I don't know if that's accurate.
for giving Shadow guns.
Fucking fuck, that guy's hard to avoid.
Ah, okay. Alright. So I know why it crashes.
What's up?
It's because this game's outdated as fuck.
Well, yeah, okay.
Nope.
That's not new information, Chris.
I know.
Thank you for your research efforts, though.
Well, I mean, there's two reasons, and I doubt it's the first reason. The first reason is the obvious one, which is like, you know, your computer might not be able to handle it, but like, I feel like a toaster could handle this, so. The other one is that it's
I think it might be too outdated for my computer to handle.
Yeah, I mean, mine does it, but also I've set my computer up so it can play old-ass games, so like.
Quick, Matt, try it on the toaster. I wonder if my computer would play my old ass games. Because I have like, I have one of those like little CD books full of my old ass games, and I wonder if I could get them to run on my computer.
The answer is yeah, it's just how much shit do you have to download to do so.
Yeah.
There is another version of this game that'll run better, but I think that you'll.
Yeah, no, there's like a $3 version on Steam. This was the free version.
It's like I had a problem when I was playing this on a laptop, but I bought a computer and it ran well, so. You might want to save.
I just did save.
Okay. Alright, go through the doors. Well, one of those ones. There's a wooden one. The hell? Oh, never mind. You do need the silver key. The silver key's on the little car.
Go Speed Racer, go. Yeah, that's how physics works.
Yeah. You use the other car. I think. Hold on. I think one of them's for the train. I think the hidden room is for the key.
What?
the
Killed
fuck
me.
killed you? Okay, so that's for the...
What did kill you?
Is there another ghost guy in here? Where the fuck you at, ghost guy? Cool. Thank you. Fucking die, Jesus.
The reason Nugget's not eating his food is because he keeps trying to eat the cat's food.
Free money. This is like bad. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
back. I think.
Hello.
Hey, yeah, my internet decided to take a shit. Okay, so there's a hidden room, so that should answer the person I was after. And it drives the little car.
Okay.
Where you
Find
put this
hidden
car
room.
out. Yeah. Where you, it's not underwater. Oh, check in there.
I can't get in there.
If you, let me find out how to crouch.
Medkit.
Is Michael here?
No.
Well, tell him he's a bitch. Anyways.
How can you tell me?
WJ says, "Hey, it's the Dingo Pictures guy. Hi. Hello, WJ."
Wait, who's the Dingo's picture guy? Oh, it's
That's
you. That's you. I was lying and joking. I did not actually forget, like I do most things.
Fuck these pachinko machines.
Has the game been running well? The time I got on, very brief time I went in chat, all I saw was the game crashing twice.
No, the game does keep crashing.
Bad, you had like a good
Hell.
streak now.
Have you tried those?
Have I tried what?
They're the L button or the M button on the keys.
Neither of those do anything.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it, Bobber.
Gosh dang it, Bobbert.
Boberto.
Alberto. Mobillion.
Bobillion.
That's coming back. The fucking Futurama ain't King of the Hill.
Yeah.
If they do a age up in King of the Hill, I think it'll be cool. And if Futurama, I honest to God, I'm at a point with that show where I'm okay if it keeps coming back forever. That show's been canceled and brought back probably more than any show in existence, and I just want to see how many times they can do it.
That's so edgy 90s, a serrated katana. Alright.
It looks like you could cut your steak with that katana really well.
Time to look at the walkthrough.
We're just gonna. I just need to know how to duck. Because you need to. You can do that.
I mean, the game looks neat. I've never heard of this one.
It's by the same people that did Duke Nukem 3D.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, God, I played so little of like games like this. Like, I mean, it kind of reminds me. You know, I'm sure it's very different, but it's a similar idea to like the Doom,
Yeah.
I
where it's
haven't
just like
played
first person kind of like photorealism. Like it's like old realism.
I'm with Mike. I haven't really played a lot of Rudy Tooty point and shooties.
I'm really bad at shooters. Like that's why I don't play them. I like them, but every time I play them, I suck so bad that it's just like I should do a first-person shooter as one of the fucking streams so I can like get better at them.
This was just my childhood. I played Doom at a super young age. So I really like. Well, the thing that was cool back in this time, because my grandma still had them, is most of these were like the free floppy disks.
Aha!
You know?
Can you burn a Ouija board?
What button is it?
It's control.
It's crazy. But yeah, I used to love these type of games. I still love Doom. It's one of my favorites, straight up. But like,
I should play Doom. Honestly, I should stream that one.
hell yeah.
Like the original, not the remake. That's not gonna run on my computer.
You have an Xbox.
I could do an
Anyone
I
play
could
the
stream an
Simpsons
Xbox.
game on PS3 or 360? Michael did. He loves the Simpsons.
I tried to stream it, but I had problems with that. I fucking adore that game. Okay, I mean, I adored it. I, honest to God, on a replay, I could see its flaws, but it's like, the Simpsons game just kind of like, I don't know, it kind of felt like it knew everything people would want. Like, it's, you know, Bart, Lisa, Marge, Homer all have, like, unique play styles. There's a ton of references to the show. The cutscenes are 2D animated and look like the show. It's a lot funnier than anything the show was doing at that time because they clearly put more effort into it. You know, it's not as good as, like, classic Simpsons, but it had a pretty decent sense of humor. Sonic is in it.
There.
Mario's also in it. So that automatically makes it good, right? It's just such a... It just pays so much respect to, like, not only the history of The Simpsons, but just, like, video games and some of Matt Groening's other works. Like, I love the fucking Futurama boss fight. It's actually the Matt Groening boss fight, and he's drawn pictures of Bender and Zoidberg to attack you, and that's such a fun idea. That's such a good... Oh, what the fuck is that?
This
Sorry,
thing
go
does
ahead.
not control. It does not control at all. It is just wiggling around my... It's just like 5 or 6 random pixels dancing around my screen.
It's like you're playing like just like you're playing like an old MS-DOS game. Not one of these ones, but like, you know. the fuck is that game named? Like, I'm gonna say Leisure Suit Larry because that's the one that more people would probably understand, I guess. You know what, Matt? I think we need to play Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah,
Leisure
I
Suit
agree.
Larry, sure. We'll do
I
some-
think that
we'll
would
do
be
some
the
Leisure Suit
perfect
Larry.
game for all of us to play.
Can I tell you guys something real quick?
No.
Oh, okay.
Always.
No, I was just startled because there's flashing lights outside. I'm like, oh, okay, and then it parked right in front of my next door neighbor's house. I'm like, oh no. And I looked out there. It's a fucking delivery truck.
What?
Why do they have those flashing lights on?
You're getting arrested by delivery people.
These controls are fucking nonsense.
I'll do a Leisure Suit Larry game.
This is
no,
not-
regardless who plays it.
This does not control. It is just going places when I push buttons. And I have no control over the places it chooses to go to when I push those buttons.
I will say Leisure Suit Larry feels like a Matt Presents live stream to me, but that's just me.
I will play every game if you guys are willing to do it. I will be there for every
I'm
stream.
down.
I don't care. I don't care what obligation I have. If I'm at a funeral, I'll be like, can you quiet down? I'm like, no. It's Leisure Suit Larry time.
There's an RPG
Sorry, Grandma. Rip in peace, Grandmama, but it's Leisure Suit Larry time.
I love how, like, the thing that's funny for me is, like, my grandma's my mother figure, so I'd be like, Grandma, I know you're dead, but, like, and I know this is supposed to be traumatic for me because you're like my mom, but Leisure Suit Larry.
She'd understand.
She would. If she loves you.
If you truly love them, let them play Leisure Suit.
Leisure Suit Larry is up there with Duke Nukem that, like, a lot of people like to freak out about, but it's one of those games where it's like, no, the point is that it is shitty, yeah, but, like...
It's like self-aware. It's like supposed
Yeah.
to be.
I don't...
You'll get it.
I
Will
want
I?
this picture. I want this picture remade, but it's my cat. Please do not the cat.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a message, Chris, because I don't know how to pronounce this.
And you think I do?
This is some
You
shit.
might recognize it.
Simpsons game is by far the most gorgeous looking game I have ever played on the PlayStation 3.
I like the game. I don't that far.
I don't know. I think Sonic 06 is the best game I've seen.
Oh yeah, I love the cutscene where it looks like a Windows background.
What is that? Where did you get that? Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Hold on.
Wait. Mouse steers the car? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you're wrong about that.
Yeah. Isn't that the one you're trying to play, Olivia? Mm-hmm.
Oh, Calvers is reviewing the Super Mario Brothers movie right now, live.
Right now, live. Okay. My. Oh. You left? You could have just popped in.
I do really like the Simpsons game, though. I think it's like again for a licensed game, it's impressive that they put that much care into it.
Okay, say goodnight to the guys.
Good night, Missy.
Good night. Good night. Sleep tight, Milo.
Good night, Milo.
But yeah, Michael, game is this guy, Olivia likes it a lot.
Oh, cool.
You
It's-
continue to come closer to me.
So
I
I
would
was
like to-
watching a. Go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
I am talking to this car. Apparently the mouse does have some sort of control over it, but I have yet to figure out what those controls are.
They sure are controls.
Like it is facing different directions because I am moving the mouse, but which direction it chooses to face is sort of up in the air.
But yeah,
The,
so you were talking about this guy, though.
Yeah. Well, like, cause I was watching a video on Y2K earlier today. It's actually a video I've watched before. I've watched it again because it's really well made and I like it. And I've been playing the game, but he mentions another game. Like, he says if you're looking for like a quirky, funny RPG, that's a good one to go for.
Yeah.
And then he plays a clip of like it was a boss fight for red, yellow, and like I think blue Power Ranger like knockoff characters, and it's just the red one mourning the death of the yellow and blue one. And that cracked me up.
That better be it.
Hey.
Yeah, I think they remade the whole series, not the whole series, the first game on the Switch. So.
Oh, cool. They're also on Steam, and that's like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Because that makes it so easy to stream it. So I might check those out because the person who recommended them, like he makes video. He's made several videos on RPGs, and I like.
Okay, I'm going in circles. How do I get back to where I was?
It's funny. It's funny because he like.
What?
He has not only talked me into playing some, but he's also bad-mouthed some. Not even like really like harshly, just said like what didn't work about them, and that makes me want to check them out too. He is the one who introduced me to Yeek.
Can you jump up there?
What were you saying? Okay.
Did he badmouth? I want to know. I'm curious.
What's that?
Which ones did he badmouth, or they?
Yeek, which is how I heard of it. And even then, he was like, I mentioned like a lot that there's people who complain about that game where it was like dead on day one. I dislike a lot of the videos talking about Yeek because it feels like they're there because it's like, ha ha, funny, bad game, we're gonna make fun of it like Sonic 06.
Hey.
And it's like, I'm tired of that. I used to like that. Go ahead.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. All right, cool. Anyways, go on. What were you saying?
I was just saying that like there's a lot of the discourse of you like Y2K, like the game, not the event, annoyed the hell out of me because it's just like you don't actually care about this. Like you don't actually care about games. You're just doing this for like. You're doing this like it's like a clickbait thing, and it's like I'm okay if people shitting on like something they don't like, but I want you to at least be passionate about it. I want you to at least care about it. And his was like very fair. His video on Y2K is like one of the most charitable out there, and it's still bringing up all kinds of flaws. And I agree with him a lot. Another one was Amori, but even that one he liked the game. He just acknowledged problems with it, and it's one of those instances where I watched a video after I played the game, and I'm like, yeah, I agree. I still ended up liking the game more than him, just because I was more forgiven of its flaws, because the story of Amori is so goddamn good. But it's just like, yeah, the gameplay gets really tedious in that game, and there's like points where it's like really good, but there's also points where it's just like, there's a lot of filler in Amori. I love Amori, it's more than worth playing, but it's like the filler bothered me. Because it's not just because it's like, okay, like I just gotta get through. I was so invested in what was happening in the story, and it bothered me that we took such big breaks from it. Because I was so invested. Like imagine like getting to a peak of interest in a story and then having to wait like 4 hours to see what happens next because you have to go out and do a bunch of dungeons. Like,
did I save after I did the fucking car shit?
We'll find out.
But like that's what I love about Dragon Quest XI is I think it keeps the momentum the entire game.
God damn it.
It's 60 hours long and I don't
fuck
think
up,
a
man.
single hour is wasted. I remember kind of disliking the gold. Do you remember the gold dungeon, Chris?
Yeah.
That's like the one point in that game where I remember being like, I want this to be over.
And see the lady.
But other than that, I was like perfectly fine with the dungeons and I was perfectly fine with the dungeons and Dragon Quest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that Amori got some shit. Not that I haven't played it yet, but you know.
5-year delay will kind of do that.
So.
Uh-oh. Did you have to do this again, Matt?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, I mean, I don't have anything against Amori. I definitely should. I feel like a 5-year delay isn't like okay. With independent games, delays or whatever. With big title game delays, I feel like there's a point where you just need to cancel the game and do something new. I know that. Say what you're gonna say. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you finish. I'm being rude.
Because like I feel like a lot of big titles, if they're like delaying the game for the reception, most of the time you can't fix that kind of shit. So like if that's what you're really worried about, and you're gonna be like, oh wait until they see this trailer, it's like no, just get rid of the game or just release it.
Amori is kind of a special case because the person who made it crowdfunded the game while she was still attending school, and then when she was out of school, she released like a line of like I think it's clothing. Like she has like styles and shirts that like but it took off. Like it did really well, and she like became well known for that. Like she successfully crowdfunded this game, but most people didn't know her from that game. And now it became like, okay, she has to manage a business, a successful business, and this game, and I think that was a big part of it.
Well, yeah, my point is this. I'm fine with, like, you know, I'm fine with, indie games getting delayed because that shit happens. Big, like, for instance, people with Halo Infinite is the greatest example of that. And I think that some games are fine, like Tears of the Kingdom, they delayed that shit, but the difference is they didn't show you anything until it was done, right? So I feel like that one's fair, but the moment you show shit and people are like, oh, I don't like it, no, you're good, it's dead in water, just release it.
Well, I respected Sonic Frontiers because the people were demanding they delay the game after the initial footage was released, and they said, nope, we're releasing it when we said we're releasing it. And the reason I appreciate that is because, one, the reason the original footage looks so bad is because the person playing it had no idea what the fuck they were doing. That should have not been the promotional footage. They were playing the game really poorly. Two, the biggest people complained about was clip-in, which yes, that game has, and it has it a lot. But from what I've heard from other developers, that's kind of a problem where, like, if you want to get rid of that, you almost have to start over. Or you have to go way further back to fix it.
Yeah.
That's not something you can patch out, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a point where it's just like, you gotta, and that's the thing. You just gotta release it at some point. It's like the game Suicide Squad. They're delaying it until next year, and people are, and everyone's like, you know, thinking that that's gonna change the game. It's not. It's still gonna be a live service game. It's still gonna be a shooter. It's still gonna be this generic game that you don't like, unless Warner Brothers, which I doubt it, really changes it up. I don't think. I really don't, and I don't think the game is gonna be bad to begin with. It's just not what people expected, and that should be fine, you know.
Yeah. With indie games, I think delays are just kind of to be expected because about a big studio effect.
Absolutely fuck you for that.
Oh yeah, no, I mean there's definitely, and there's also plenty of indie games where like the delay still doesn't justify the end product. And more the delay, like I think it's like fairly justified in the end. People disagree with that, but I think it was. But like a lot of if it's an indie game,
it's not turning. This thing is not turning. It just maybe kind of faces a slightly different direction when it starts moving.
Hey Matt, so I got some.
And I have no idea which direction that direction's gonna be. And
Hey,
it's stuck. It is stuck.
Hey Matt,
Yes.
where'd you put my glasses?
Are they not like on the windowsill?
I did not see them there.
So,
No.
so Matt, I have some slightly good news. This is the last time you're gonna be doing this gameplay mechanic ever.
That is good.
Good. It's a bad gameplay mechanic. It is
Watch
bad.
as I'm-
Bad
watch as I'm
job.
wrong.
0 out of 10 game design right here.
Watch as I'm wrong.
This is like broken.
This is like the rest of the game.
With an indie game release, it could be like I was gonna say though, a delay could be caught like because it's like not with the studio. A delay could be like, oh, the developer got really sick, or oh, the developer had a death in the family, or oh, the developer's having a kid. You know, like there's all kinds of things that can delay an indie release.
Yeah. Unless you're Mighty Number 9. Fuck you for that.
Mighty Number 9 is like worst case scenario, right? Actually, no, Yandere Simulator, whatever. If I'm saying that right, that's probably worst case scenario because that didn't even like come out.
Yeah, Yandere Simulator. Yeah.
Yandere, yeah, like that game. At least Mighty Number 9 came out.
Yeah.
Aha.
Well, there's a chat comment that has been here for a while, by the way. It says, speaking of the Simpsons game, which TV show do you want to see made into a video game just as much with much love and care as the Simpsons game?
This is a Waverly Place.
Really?
No. I mean, it would be fun, I guess.
I thought Wizards of
Matt,
Waverly. In
please
terms
tell
of like
me
a
you
Disney.
saved.
I didn't.
How do you get it to turn? Oh, okay. Have you tried left with the mouse?
Have I tried what?
Move mouse left or right. Is that how it turns?
No, there's no left or right. You've got up or down.
I think when it comes to making a TV show video game, the best way to like pull off is if it's like the show is enough of a sandbox where anything can happen. I think that's why the Simpsons game and Stick of Fruit worked out really well. Because it's kind of like a game where anything can happen in the game. Like if you did I love Breaking Bad and BoJack, but I think if you tried to make a game out of either of those, it would suck. Like I mean, it would fucking suck. Better Call Saul, you could do like Ace Attorney thing with. That would be entertaining. But Breaking Bad, a game based off that would fucking suck.
Breaking Bad would just be a meth cooking simulator.
Yeah, you could make a fun
cooking
mini game out of
but
Breaking
with
Bad. You
meth.
cannot make a fun full-fledged game out of Breaking Bad. Okay, I say no, you can't. Someone will be able to prove me wrong with that. But no one. The thing is, no one talented enough would. Low penis. No.
The main character's name is Lo Wang, by the way.
I'm trying to think of a TV show that I would love with you. Honest to God, I think Avatar: The Last Airbender. You could make like a fun RPG out of that world, but it would kind of like be like you know, don't really use real characters. Yeah, but don't use any of the I mean, you can use the characters in terms like a historical context, like Aang and the others could be referenced as like historical figures.
No,
but
your
you could be like the new Avatar.
Be the Avatar, like that. Your player character should be the next Avatar, and you should be able to communicate with Aang, be in the spirit world, and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I think Avatar would be perfect, but I think it would be really cool if you could kind of pull like a Mass Effect or
You know
Dragon
what?
Age and like have the whole decisions.
Honestly, gameplay wise, it would be nice if like the elements could be like controlled in a fun way, like outside of turn-based. Turn-based would be okay too. I think it would lend itself very well for turn-based. But there could be something very satisfying about making the character like shoot fire or water or air, like having like all four of the elements whenever you want. That could be really satisfying.
Well, it's like, cause it would be perfect because in both like The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, they both have their own like little pop. You could like go and like throughout time, like throughout your time, like form your little posse. There should also be a romance option, by the way, just saying. That should be a thing in the game.
You should be allowed to pair up with Momo.
Oh god.
You should be allowed to kiss. in the Avatar game.
You should be allowed to ship Momo and Appa as God.
You should be allowed to kiss Rory. I want to see I'm reading the chat now. I want to see a Kick Buttowski video game with a similar structure to the Simpsons game, but way more fast-paced. I saw like an episode of Kick Buttowski. It was a good kid show, I feel.
Kick Buttowski, but like Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that could be fun actually. Like
Yeah.
but like go with like the fast-paced thing that like basic play gamers mention and fast-paced. You could do something like come with the mechanics where, you know, I don't remember how realistic Tony Hawk was with its like physics, like how much
It
it felt like.
sure wasn't.
But like go even more cartoonish than that, you know?
Get real silly.
Yeah. Maybe you could have like you could keep it like the Simpsons game by having like this world to you could like explore it and whatnot.
I don't know where my sweatpants are. I was going to put on my sweatpants, go to the store.
You get on the train.
Trying to think if there's any other like shows or movies I'd like an RPG. I want experimental RPG based off Synecdoche, New York. Make it happen.
Synecdoche, New York.
Wait, a point and click Gravity Falls game. That'd be awesome. Gravity Falls could make a fun game out of.
I wish Gravity Falls, like, I wish that, like, Disney Channel was, and, like, Cartoon Network and all this stuff were still doing just, like, games on their websites.
Yeah.
They don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
And it kind of, like, fell apart.
Okay,
And-
hold on. Alright, I got it. I know it already existed. Codename Kids Next Door video game. You get to make your own operative. I know it. I know that's
Yes.
mixing
Oh my god, I played
500
that.
like games, but I don't give a shit. We need a new one.
Gravity Falls would be good for a clicking point because that game would like that show like embraced like having little puzzles and mysteries, and it show that you could like later look up online and like there was
Yeah.
that thing at the end of the credits
And
of it. So point and click would be good for that.
It's a game that I could see like it might like change styles in the middle. Like suddenly there'd be like a more low poly segment because it's like a
Yeah.
flashback or like an informational video or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Lazy Play Gamer. I think that like Stick of Truth is just to me it's like a perfect setup for a licensed game like South Park. You know, love South Park or hate South Park, they absolutely nailed that
Did it
idea.
delete itself?
Where not only are you exploring the town as your own character and engaging with the other characters, but it matches because the style is so simple, it matches it so well. There are other shows that I think that would work really well with that style of you being your own character, but you're interacting with the characters from the show and you're like a new member. Like Kids Next Door would be perfect for that. I think Gravity Falls would be decent for that. It's like the next summer after the series finale, you're just moving into this new town. Dipper and Maple just showed up. Like I think the clicking point is probably more close to what Gravity Falls would be, but I could imagine there being a fun RPG like where Dipper, like probably Mabel will join you first because she's the more enthusiastic and open one. But then like have Dipper, have Zeus, have Wendy, have Grunkle Stan, like have all of them join you as time goes by.
Bring me. Yes, please.
You can even have like fucking Gideon as a boss fight, but
Bring
then
me
have him
whatever
join you.
Bring me whatever you get.
There's just like so many opportunities with Gravity Falls RPG. Like there's so many villains. Like Bill Cipher would be an outstanding like way through the game boss, and then a bigger threat comes since he was the big threat of the show. And then Bill Cipher's a party member. That would be beautiful.
I think it'd be cool if Bill Cipher was. So let's pull a Final Fantasy. Bill Cipher, I think, needs to be a secret mod, right?
Okay.
The way to get him would be you would have to like. Okay, everyone's seen the ending of Gravity Falls here, right? I'm not gonna spoil
Yeah.
it, right? Okay. Have you, Michael?
Yeah, no, I saw it like when it got released. I fucking loved Gravity Falls.
Okay. So the way to unlock Bill Cipher would be cool because I think that you would have to like do a side mission to do it because of where he's at, you know? Like
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to have him as a side boss and then have him become a side character to join you. Because, like, it leaves it up to, like, if they do a game, it leaves, especially if it ones that continues, it leaves it up to possibility of him being a, you know, hidden character, so. I know this doesn't count, but Olivia and I wanted to do one. It's a sitcom fighting game. Like I Love Lucy, I Dream of Jeannie, Fresh Prince.
Or what? Wait, we can make a game out of those.
No, a fighting game out of like sitcom characters.
Oh, that'd be funny. I think with
Urkel.
the right person, you can make that work. You need someone. Because here's the thing: sitcoms are like. I want to like not sound too pretentious when I say this because I do like a lot of sitcoms, but I think that they're like some of the most normie entertainment ever created. But a lot of them are really good. A lot of them are really solid. So I think to make a good fighting game out of that, you need a fucking weirdo to make it work. You know, to make it not boring. But you could make it really funny. To have like fucking have fucking Malcolm. Like take a character from every sitcom, like Malcolm, Abed, the dad, like Bob Saget from Full House, you know, just like.
I think it wouldn't be as hard or weird as it sounds, because like we already have like in like the scale of fighting games, we already have like so many weird ass ones, and like.
I think if Disney, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network could like come to some sort of terms with each other, they could make a really good like fighting game.
That dude's
like,
attack just does not process.
Where it's like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon shows, and Cartoon Network shows fighting with each other. That would be like. I saw a great episode of Gravity Falls as well. Awesome show. Here's another one. Open world Owl House game with cel shaded art style. Not made by Ubisoft, please. Yeah, Ubisoft has a reputation now.
Ubisoft's kind of had one.
I want to watch the Owl House. I haven't seen Owl House yet, but I mean, everything that people have told me about it, it sounds like a show that I would like. Is it kind of? It feels like you'd be in the same vein as like Gravity Falls and Steven Universe, which are two shows that I don't think Steven Universe is perfect. I have problems with it, but as a whole, I do. Okay, Gravity Falls, I think, is like one of the best. Gravity Falls is right behind. I do like Avatar when it comes to like children's program with a continuing story. Avatar is number one, but Gravity Falls is so fucking close. It's like
hey! None of that. No, we're not doing that. No. Nugget, come here.
Is Nugget upset that his people left?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, Matt. This game doesn't know how to process this enemy's attack.
Yeah, there it goes again. Fuck.
He crashes the game, but he also doesn't like trigger the kill animation either.
No, Matt has a habit of making any game look tedious at this point. Maybe it's just Matt's fault.
It looks like this character cannot handle
I'm just joking. It's just unfortunate this happens to Matt so frequently. Not that it doesn't happen to me on stream, but I think occasionally hit a game. I did really well with Pizza Tower until I made that final boss.
Do you want to let me like play the game? Fucking. Hello,
Chris.
anyone?
Hi.
Hello, food? Okay, we're starting over.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, what's up?
You mentioned during the Geek live stream that I should like try the game on the normal mode too, so I could like give it a fair shot when I talked about it. So what I did, the Geek It lets you actually switch back and forth on the menu. The only place you can't do it is in the middle of the fight. That's really convenient, actually. I actually really appreciate that they do that. So we like half of the stream we spent on the normal mode of the game, and it suddenly became a slow and tedious, miserable experience. Who could have guessed?
You know, I didn't think it'd be that dramatic, but you know.
Watch the fucking stream. Watch us fight the fucking smoking lady.
Okay.
No, honest to God, though, I will say the reason I switched it wasn't just because of what you said. It was also because I was like, this is like fucking easy. Like it's so easy. I feel like I'm getting or something.
Yeah.
So I switched.
I think my issue is I just don't feel comfortable talking about a video game unless I know everything about it, which is not everything, but you know, like if I know that there's another gameplay style.
Oh, I think that's fair.
I feel like I definitely should acknowledge it.
I'm sorry if I came up as condescending to you when I said that. I definitely put it like in a very joking way, but like honestly, it's like I do know I agree with you. It's just like I did it and I was like, wow, I'm having a worse time now. But I also, again, it was too easy before, so it's not a good balance.
Don't shoot
you know?
that. That's a bad thing to shoot.
Yeah, no, it's just, and I'm not, I wouldn't have said anything, but like, due to the fact that it has a reputation, that's the only reason why I probably thought it would be necessary to do it.
I think the way I'm going to play the game is I'm going to keep it on the hard mode. I think I'm going to keep it on hard mode, but if I ever get so fucking frustrated that it's either I'm going to keep playing or quit, then I'm going to switch it back to story mode. Get to the part.
You there.
Done, you.
Oh shit! It's $10 now.
Ew.
Classic Redux. Will it like actually play and not crash constantly?
Wait, are you playing a game on stream right now? Because if you're playing it on stream on Steam.
Yeah, no, he's playing it on Steam. It is on Steam.
Oh yeah, don't buy it again. That's not an excuse.
This is the free version.
It's the older version. The Redux is
free.
like,
Yeah, the Redux is a little. This is the exact game from 1997. Like it has not been changed at all from its original version. So it's like way too old for me to play on my computer.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe you should go for the other one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be worth it to like pay the $10 to get the version that fucking plays.
Works.
The one that doesn't crash constantly.
You should play on stream, Matt.
What?
I know I already did it. A few beats an hour. It's so much fucking fun. It's so satisfying to control. I like how every game is uninstalled except all of the Jackbox parties.
I might buy Pizza Tower tomorrow. Did Pizza Tower come out this year?
I think it came out at the beginning of this year, yes. I think
Hell yeah, it can be in my top 10 games of the year if I play it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do a top 10 games of the year because this year I'm forced to buy video games, so...
It came out January 26, 2023.
Yeah, I can tell you this, is that it's the race for number 2 this year.
What's number 1?
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh! If I thought for 2 seconds, maybe I would have come to it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that. Oh my god! Like I remember, like thinking, like I wonder. I was so curious how the reaction to that was. Because Breath of the Wild was such a big game. It was such a big deal. And then it's like I go online the next day, and like people who said that they didn't like the first game that much, they didn't get it, were fucking crying over the second one. because of how much they like got
Stop
invested
streaming.
and how much they loved it. And then yeah,
Yo, Matt, you stopped streaming, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
oh yeah, okay. I see why that's important now. Okay.
Let me start
I
streaming
went
to you
over-
guys too.
Yeah,
Right
you
as you were
should. Thank you.
Right as you were saying that, Chris, I opened up the Discord server. I saw what Matt was doing. It's like, oh my god. To give context, Matt was fine. There's nothing weird on Matt's computer.
No, that's my computer. Anyways, here's the deal though. It's my number one, and it's like I know everyone would be like, "Oh, well, no shit, Chris, you like Zelda." Yeah, but like, that's not. This game isn't. The Breath of the Wild series isn't like traditional Zelda, so I feel like it could have gone wrong. Obviously, it was not going to, but goddamn, is it good?
I want to play it. I also want to play Breath of the Wild first because I'm afraid if I play that one first and then jump down to Breath of the Wild, I might not like Breath of the Wild because it might be like, oh,
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Fucking don't, because it's like, I mean, you could go back to Breath of the Wild if you really want to, but I think just play Tears of the Kingdom. You'll be happier. I know that like that's a weird stance, but Breath of the Wild is good. It's great, but like, you don't 100% need to play Breath of the Wild.
I feel like you don't because Zelda games aren't most story oriented. My understanding.
They follow more of a story than it. They're in between Mario and an RPG.
Okay.
This
that was
one,
my thing though. Is like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door I played first and I adored it, but then when I tried to play Paper Mario the first one, I had a really hard time getting into it. BRB everyone. See ya in a bit, lazy play gamer. Unless I'm not here because I do still have shit to do.
I think the thing about Breath of the Wild is that I think honestly, if you were going to play Breath of the Wild, you should have played it a year ago. Like when they announced Tears of the Kingdom, is when you should have played Breath of the Wild. I feel like if you play Breath of the Wild now and then you play Tears of the Kingdom, it's gonna feel super repetitive, and you might not appreciate Tears of the Kingdom because it is within the same map, right?
I could still wait a year.
Yeah, you still could. I just feel like if you want, like, I mean, it really depends on how much of an experience you want, because there is shit that will be spoiled in the future. You know, like the world map and stuff like that, because there's still stuff people are figuring out. And I mean, to be fair here, Breath of the Wild, there's still shit people are figuring it out. But I feel like if you are gonna play it, you might, and to be fair here, Breath of the Wild's gonna take, maybe it might not take you a while. It depends on really what you're trying to do. But it's not a game that you can get into and then beat it and then be fine, right? It's gonna take you some time to, it's gonna take you a decent amount of time because it is an open world and very explorative game.
I think the Redux version came with the second and third game in the series, so that's nice at least.
I see. I respect what you're saying, Chris. I hear ya. I think it's very likely I'm gonna try the first one first.
I'll go for it.
Just because that's been my plan. You know, like I've wanted to play Breath of the Wild since it came out. I just never got to it.
Can you tell? Can you tell that this is a game, please? Can you please recognize the video game that I am playing?
If you're using OBS, you might have to take it out of put it in window mode for a second. Because OBS is doing it bad.
No, it's not gonna capture this one.
You might even have to switch it from window capture to game capture. Because for some reason with Sonic, I
could stream it to you guys just fine.
Oh yeah.
OBS is not picking it up as a game, so
So OBS would not let me do window capture with a lot of games, but it would let me do window capture for most games as long
A
as
ninja
it was window
knows
mode.
no fear.
And you can switch back to full screen mode after set it up. But some of didn't do it at all, so I did game capture instead, and it actually read it pretty well.
Yeah, you definitely are streaming it to us though.
If you share your Discord, I can even help you with that if you're trying to figure that out.
There it goes. Back
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Here's what I'll say. I think I'm gonna do Breath of the Wild first. If I'm not doing Breath of the Wild, I won't let that control how I feel about trying the Tears of the Kingdom out. I'll still play it.
I think my argument for this one is if you don't like Breath of the Wild, then you won't like Tears of the Kingdom. Because
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
well,
I
that's
thought you were
what
saying the opposite before.
No, that's kind of why I'm saying, like, if you want to really take the... I think that's why I'm saying if you want to jump, I'd recommend jumping towards, you know, Tears, because it's the newer one, and I get it. I just feel like it's one of those things of, it's like, at this point, you have so much time
This
to
place
play.
looks so much nicer.
I've had too much time to play it, and I've had other stuff to do.
Oh, I get it. I'm just saying, like, it's been around, like, the issue is this, it came out for, like, the Wii U and shit like that, so it's been a whole... So I feel like,
Be proud, Mr.
you know, I
Wu.
feel like it's definitely, I get where you're coming from.
Wang.
Does it still talk?
He does still say that's no ordinary Wang to himself. Stress the action.
Ordinary Wang.
From what
And
I've
he's
seen of
still
Breath of the
only
Wild,
holding one gun, even though I'm clearly holding two.
from what I've seen of Breath of the Wild, it just seems like a game that I would have enjoyed.
Yeah.
And I really want to play it, but I fear if I do Tears of the Kingdom first, I'm gonna have a hard time getting into Breath of the Wild. I just want to do Breath of the Wild first.
Oh, for sure. Go for it. 'Cause, like,
To be fair, that's not always. I mean, it's not like I've never played. I played Portal 2, I played Portal 1, I still haven't played Portal 1. Although undeniably Portal 2 is significantly better fucking. I don't know.
oh, for sure. I mean, either way, you might enjoy it.
Yeah. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's just it's something that I actually have. It's just like, I think I might change my mind about that. I think I'm gonna do Breath of the Wild first. But I appreciate your input, and I'll like. There's other cases where I might listen to you, and you might say that, and I might listen to you. With this one, it's just like I have wanted to do Breath of the Wild. I think I should have played Breath of the Wild a year ago.
Oh, you
But
should
hey,
have.
but a year ago, I was getting Spiny Normans, you know.
Yeah. I only, like I said, I'm only just worried because of the fact that, like, Breath of the Wild is such a big game. You have to do the car mini game, which is in that room.
Yeah.
Will it actually
It
work,
will
though?
not control like ass now.
It's the ultimate test.
No, it still controls.
It's
kinda
still
like
shit.
ass.
I just, yeah, no, the only reason why I recommend Tears of the Kingdom is because it is the newer one, but I respect your go on it. I just know for sure that, like, I guess it's also because I've played, like, Breath of the Wild to death. That's probably why I'm kind of like, I think Breath of the Wild's easier to go through because you can beat that one with just a stick.
It might help me get used to something that might be harder in Tears of the Kingdom too.
Yeah, it's one of those things of where, like, it's kind of like, I had a coworker that's like, oh, I couldn't get into the Final Fantasy games until I played all of them, and I'm like, dude, that you sure can, but, like, they are so separate that there's no point, you know?
Couldn't get into Final Fantasy until I played Final Fantasy VIII. It's the only one I enjoyed. That's a quote from Chris, direct quote.
No, I hate 8 to death. I'm not gonna let that slander slide. You can say any nasty thing you want about me, but I will not let you fucking talk about Final Fantasy VIII. How dare you?
They specifically told Richie to put Squall in this Mario.
So, does this play better? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
Does it actually play?
Significantly better.
Just play the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not discouraging you from playing Zelda. Period. If you are gonna play Zelda, play Zelda. I'm fucking dude.
So here's the thing. I was telling Chris this earlier. I want to. I'm playing this game because I want to do like a gaming series, and kind of the crux of it is just like I don't play like any video games. I have played so few video games in my life, and it's like here's me playing a bunch of video games for the first time. And I'm pretty confident I have never played like a single Zelda game. So I want to do just like all of the Zelda games at once.
That'd be
for
cool.
this show.
I think that if you play games, you're going to get better at games if you do it. Because I think I'm still bad at games, but I think I've gotten a lot better. I feel like 2 years ago I wouldn't have beaten Pizza Tower as quickly as I did. And even then, it still took me like 5 fucking hours to beat it. But
Did you do the minigame again?
Did I do the minigame again?
I feel like with Zelda, as prolific of a series as I feel like you can miss some of the game.
I think I've gotten good at like Sonic for the most part. I really love it, like I can beat now. Like I feel like I have an understanding of Sonic now, where I'm not gonna be a speedrunner, but what's up? Okay, I'll be there. Coming down. I'll
Okay, I
be
did not
right
do the car minigame.
Oh god, Bob guys.
Sends his regards, Loang.
So you're gonna also do Duke Nukem on here, or is that just...
Probably.
Okay.
Although that's gotta be like kind of a special episode, you know.
Yeah. You do Duke Nukem forever,
I would want to do like all the Duke Nukem games together, just like do a big Duke Nukem like series retrospective.
I hate to be that guy, but I think 3D is like the best.
I don't even think it's like a question. I think 3D is like everyone kind of agrees 3D is the best, because the two 2D games are like not really what people expect from like a Duke Nukem game, and then Forever is just like kind of not very good.
I feel like I gotta replay Forever. I have it like 2 times over. I think it's one of those like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it's good, but I think maybe with time it's not as bad as we remember it being. I could be 100% wrong, and I will be 100% wrong. I'm fine with that, but. Oh, we were a version of this game. That's all you missed. As I say this, you're having the same puzzle. Why is this in a train station?
Not talking. Oh, hello.
Hey.
This is the better version of this game, but it is not the better version of this mini-game. There's been no improvement made to this mini-game.
Oh, I think you got it. Oh, no, you didn't.
Please. Please.
No.
Go all the way out. Go, yes. Fucking yes, save game. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. I'm going to go get that key.
You saved,
No, no.
please, right?
I saved. No, not over here. This one.
If you said no, I would have had a stroke. I would have died.
Nope, I'm not saving anymore, Chris. Alright. Can't kill that guy. But that's fine. No, don't.
Yeah, that's what I was to say, dude. You're doing way better at this game. You might want to switch to your gun. Or something.
You half a man you used to be.
Do you have throwing stars? Oh, you have bullets.
There he goes.
I think he's gonna leave behind a ghosty boy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
What would you do if this enemy still crashed the game? Oh. Well, he didn't crash the game.
I'm just gonna go get the key and then I'm gonna get off. Like, I kind of wanted to just end the stream. Once I got to, like, this point. Once I got back to where I was. Yes.
I like sword. That's a personal weapon.
Tell me I have a shuriken.
I like sword. That's a personal weapon.
Fuck. Alright, well, I'm just calling it.
Yeah.
We've made it to where we were. So, that's enough Shadow Warrior for me.
I've played Psychonauts 1, I need to play 2.
Alright, thank you for joining me, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you to Michael. Thank you to everyone in chat. Lazy Clay Gamer. Who else was here? WJ, who I think has left.